In Abbey Shores, where shadows play, the alley whispers night and day. In Abomination, alley's grip, where fear and danger tightly knit. Oh, the alley breathes a tale untold of secrets dark and hearts grown cold. Abbey streets, they'll pull you in to the depths where sin begins.
Hello and welcome to Dire Bear. It's Tuesday night, so of course that means we're playing Abomination Alley, our BRP actual play. I'll be your storyteller for the evening, Jason, and with me tonight will be Carr playing Teak, Jeremy playing Salvador, Patrick playing Leo,
Hello.
Eric playing Michael, and Sarah playing Vivian.
From the abyss I wave.
I thought about telling you to get your hat earlier, and then I thought, let's see.
Hey, it kind of also makes sense because Teak is currently buried under dirt.
I think you had partially dug your way out.
Like your snoot was sticking out.
Yeah, my snoot was sticking out,
Enough
but
that
they're
people could
like
spot you and you could breathe.
Yeah, but like digging through dirt, you know your hat's going to get lost.
We're gonna have
Indiana
to get
Jones.
Teak a new hat.
Yeah,
As soon as you get pulled out, just shove your hand back into the dirt and just come out with that.
grab the hat. Yeah.
All right. Well, it sounds like you remember what we were doing last week.
we were fighting.
Gnome. You were fighting a gnome. The entire party was fighting a single gnome.
But not the David the Gnome style. No. This is just a rock golem.
Yeah, man.
After dealing with the homeless, that just kind of were like outside of the church.
We did get most all of them scattered.
They're all scattered now.
I think the rats and the wolves are still around.
Yeah, the homeless folks are just like kind of crowded by the wall right now.
Yeah, but they're snapped out of whatever was done to them.
Mm.
Aside from that first one that snapped loose and like ran away, you're pretty sure he got hunted down by the wolves.
Mm.
Or maybe the vampire. Who knows?
Wanted a juice box before tried to come and murder us.
I wanted to snack while he watched stuff unfold.
Yeah. Like a big gulp and some popcorn.
Really, he's just like everybody else.
We played enough vampire games to know that is a lie.
I don't know. The vampire games kind of prove that vampires are just people. The worst examples of people, but
Not even really the worst. I mean, politicians exist, but I digress.
Yeah, fair.
Politicians do exist.
All right. So was everybody downstairs at that point?
No.
Michael was on
Michael
the
is-
way?
Nope. He's still upstairs.
Leo was downstairs for sure.
Charlie was downstairs. Salvador's wherever
downstairs.
Salvador wants to be.
Vivian was downstairs.
Paint me a word picture of what's going on right now.
Okay.
I can tell you where Salvador is.
So, quick breakdown. You were forted up in the cathedral.
Mhm.
A bunch of clearly mesmerized people started attacking the outside, trying to beat down the door.
Mhm.
A lot of them looked homeless. Not necessarily everybody, but a lot of them.
A window was broken.
Yes, the window was broken. And I forget what had Teak go downstairs to check on Dorothy.
The mole.
The
That's
molehill.
right. You looked out the window and spotted. It looked like a giant,
Mole mound.
mole trail kind of thing.
Yeah. Yep.
Like a large, like Bugs Bunny was coming to visit.
Mhm.
Gotcha. Took
And
a
Teague
wrong
just
turn
was
and
like, nope,
almost
down.
got it.
So he goes down into the basement area, where Dorothy and where the priests were staying. And that's when he runs into the gnome. Just
Is
think
it
your
currently-
typical, 7-foot earth elemental.
First takes a chair, trips it, then takes his wrench and trips it again.
He did succeed in tripping the giant rock man twice. And then it just summoned a bunch of earth and clogged the hallway.
And now Teak is, head sticking out of the dirt.
Like a like a prairie dog.
I think Vivian got close enough to be like, "Where you at?"
Okay.
Down here.
Okay, so if y'all are all downstairs, then Salvador is probably upstairs, like providing like just non-lethal return.
Michael is still upstairs.
Okay.
He was very furiously ringing the bell to wake the people up and then
Gotcha.
convince them to
Ding-a-ding-a-ding.
basically subdue the people who were still very stubbornly clinging to control. So,
Yeah, you're not really hearing anybody beat on the door anymore.
yeah.
And after the gnome made the mound of dirt, it went to Dorothy's door and is standing currently in Dorothy's doorway.
Ah, I see.
I think it had swatted the door open.
I didn't hear you, Jason.
I said, I think it had swatted the door open.
Yeah.
Ah, see. Well, all right. So then I don't hear knocking on the door, so I don't see anybody.
No. And you have heard gunshots from downstairs because Charlie tried to shoot the thing.
Okay. Then,
So there's
if
definitely been a lot of
there's
commotion coming from downstairs.
commotion downstairs, Salvador will be upstairs going down.
Gotcha. We
But
will go
just
ahead
pretend he's been laying down suppressing fire this whole time.
All right, so we'll start at the top of the order with Vivian.
Well, you know what? Loud noises worked on the people. Loud noises worked on the water elemental. She's got a set of pipes. Let's go. She's gonna try just singing. Try and interrupt its concentration or something.
Okay.
Because she knows the gun ain't gonna work. I'm stalling to find my character sheet. Hold on. There it is. I'm just waiting for it to load.
I should probably bring up the gnome stats as well.
I don't know what I'm, for volume or anything, but
That might have
she's
been a roll
aiming.
to see if it was loud enough. Who knows?
Yeah, she's aiming for volume, not exactly precision.
All right.
Loud
you
enough to
start,
shatter
Sam.
glass.
Oh.
Nah, she probably cannot hit that octave.
Not a lot of people can.
It's a very hard note.
Great party trick though, if you can.
Yep.
All right, now where is there's its stats. All right, so you make a very loud noise. And its head does sort of rotate towards you because it's not an expected noise. And are you just holding a note or are you actually singing something?
Just singing something, probably one of the songs from the bar. Something she definitely knows the words to and can sing without really thinking.
One of those. If I had a gun to my head and I had to sing one song.
And with my luck, I'd be in that position and every song I ever knew would just fly out of my head.
I mean, yeah, but we're not our heroic characters.
Yep. For example, my character knows like 2 languages and gets 8 hours of sleep pretty consistently.
Well, not
High
lately.
fantasy.
All right, next up is Leo.
Okay.
And I think you had just made it downstairs.
Yes. Because I'm gonna try what I tried and failed to do with the water elemental, which this is actually because the water elemental is why I learned the dispel magic spell.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm going to attempt to break the gnome out of the vampire's control. And that should be a POW check.
I'm looking it up now. All right, this spell eliminates magic. 1 point of this spell will remove 1 power point of spirit magic or wizardry magic. Okay, so there's a point cost. And the
Classic.
hang on, I'm looking up its spells.
That's not what I wanted. What the hell happened there? Go back to character sheet. There you go.
All right. All right. So how many points are you pumping into this? Because
I
you're not
believe
off the top of your head. You wouldn't be sure. You don't do this kind of summoning magic, so you're not sure how much oomph would have to be put into it to control an element.
because the way I read it initially was basically I do the dispel check, and essentially whatever the cost of the spell it was, I lose that many power points.
One point of this spell will remove 1 point of the other spell, of the target spell. 2 points remove 1 point of divine magic. Don't worry, the vampire is not using divine magic.
Okay.
Holy vampire!
It's been done.
Let's see, when casting against a target without specific. Alright, so you know what effect you're going after.
Yes.
Alright, you didn't have any defensive magics that you'd have to go through first. I don't know, the way it's worded, it sounds like you kind of have to pick how many points you're putting into it.
I'll put in 3 then, be on the safe side.
Okay. All right, have you given the roll? Give me the roll to see if you successfully cast it. And of course, if you fail the roll, it's only cost the 1 point.
Yeah. Go back to this.
Hey,
Success.
All right. You're quite confident that the spell went off. Though at the moment, it's where it sort of turned back and was staring at Vivian. It's still just sort of staring at her.
All right.
Let's see. Next up would be Charlie. And I think Charlie had ducked into the room with Dorothy.
Yeah.
So she's putting herself between, gun out, not firing because they're, some of y'all are on the other side, but she's standing between Dorothy. Well, her and the bishop are standing between the thing and Dorothy. Charlie's got a gun out. The bishop's got his crucifix out and is praying. And see the rat's doing whatever the rat's doing outside. Salvador.
Hi. Salvador is making his way down, especially after hearing the gunshot. Will come out. I was like, says, mutters a prayer in Elvish as he's coming down, and sees the sight. And I guess holding an action's not a thing in this game, huh?
I would say that if you have a specific something you're waiting on.
I want to see. I feel like as I'm coming down, I see like the tail end of Leo doing his spell casting thingy.
Leo, Patrick, what fetish does Leo have for his spell?
For this,
Yeah, because I know your detect magic is you have those
yeah,
glasses.
glasses. Yeah, my healing is a ring. For this, I'd say it'd be like it's gotta be something simple. Think of it almost kind of like you've seen Centers, that pouch that he has. Think something like that.
Okay, the crap, what did they call that? An herb pouch, medicine pouch, I forget.
Yeah.
So is he like holding it aloft? Is he like, fiddling with
holding it up?
Okay, so he's holding it aloft.
Yeah.
So while you might not have seen him use this item before,
I know his predilections towards.
You can kind of tell when he's using one of his items because you've been around him long. So he was trying to do something.
All right, so I come down, rifle out, and I'm just like, "What's the play, Doc?"
I tried dispelling the control. I don't know if it worked or not. Right now, she's in that room between there. Keep it distracted.
Oh, easy. And I just fire.
All right, give me a roll.
Oh, that's funny. I just saw the birthday thing for. I mean,
Yeah.
I knew about it before. I knew about it beforehand because I contributed, but
yeah, I was told.
I didn't
Apparently, I'm
realize it
being
was
slapped.
Roll 20.
Oh,
Yep.
oh yeah. I told Alex the second I see him at Dragon Con, he's getting mauled.
Nice. That's a rare failure.
How do you miss a 7-foot rock man?
Like
It happens.
I just imagine that it's.
I don't think I missed. I think I just hit really hard rock. Ting!
Just imagine he misses and it hits the dirt pile and thinks like, "Hey!"
Just ricochets off of some harder rock. That's not good.
Yeah, the rock that makes up the wall. All right, Eric, you're up. You're hearing more gunfire from downstairs.
Yeah.
Just gunfire and singing.
Just gunfire. This tower, he's probably seen it enough times to know that it's open on the outside, like where the bell is.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, he's gonna be heading up there.
Okay.
Just to keep an eye out for things.
All right, so you start climbing basically the little tower where you were pulling the rope at the bottom. There are stairs that go along the outside edge of the tower.
Yeah, he's climbing.
Sanctuary.
Why is that guy still in the initiative order? All right, Teak.
He's just gonna crawl out of the dirt.
All right, give me a strength roll or effort.
Yay!
Yep.
Teek's out.
You're out. You pull yourself far
Does
enough
that-
out that you end up tumbling.
Does that use any of his movement or just?
I would say that would be your action. So
Yeah.
you could still move.
Teek's like, screw it, and just like runs towards and like puts himself between Dorothy and the others. If he can get squeezed between the rock and the gnome and the door.
The gnome in the hard place.
Yep.
That's the name of this episode.
If I had thought about it ahead of time. Ooh, small. It's not a super wide hallway. And it like, it batted the door open. It's standing there, though it's turned around and it's looking at Vivian. Give me an agility check.
Gonna be terrible.
Or roll.
Hey, I still made it.
You had a 55% chance. That's not terrible.
Not terrible. No. Yeah.
So yeah, you run up, you kind of slide, not full baseball slide, but kind of a crouch.
Yeah, between the legs, and then he stands on the other side.
The way it's standing, slap, and then looking, there's enough room.
Yep. He's just gonna stand there and be in its way.
So you're standing there. Right behind you is Charlie and the Bishop, and right behind them is Dorothy.
Yep.
Let's see. That second Vivian is only if she was shooting. That's for all the civilians. All right, one of the priests in the hallway is praying. The other one runs over and grabs a bench. Which I think is, Tick used a bench to trip the first time, didn't he?
Mm-hmm.
Or a chair or something. Well, the priest runs over to grab the bench. He goes to heave it up and he just, and then he's like, looks like he may have thrown his back out. He's not exactly a fighting chicken.
Yeah.
He rolled a 91 on his effort.
Oh no.
Oh, buddy.
No.
How's
He's
this?
going through it today.
Mm-hmm.
And then the gnome goes.
Looking over at the priest, can I already work out treatments?
Yeah, alternating heat and ice. The basic, you strained your back. The gnome is looking at you singing Vivian. He looks back over at Dorothy. He looks back over at Vivian singing. You hear in a voice.
Louder.
You hear in a voice, I've described it for most of you, but when this thing speaks, Jeremy, it's got a voice that sounds like gravel being ground together. But you can make out the words, but and it looks at Vivian and goes, "Sing for me," and starts walking towards her. In fact, it's going to try to grab her.
She will be backing up if she sees it reaching for her. But she will continue to sing.
Let's see. What is its grapple? Ooh, and why is there a special listed behind its grapple?
Why is there a special listed behind there? Let's find
We're,
out.
we're gonna die.
No, just me.
We're gonna die.
Good news, everyone! Vivian's going to die!
I will.
Bad
interview
news,
all.
everyone.
Thank you, Farnsworth.
Okay, that's what I thought it was. All right. Don't worry, she only might die.
Allegedly.
Just a alleged death. Just a little death as a treat. She hasn't slept in this has been the longest 2 days ever.
It's fierce. Well, that was a crappy roll.
Oh no.
Yay!
I'm so disappointed.
I
And there.
think it's going to roll its luck.
Oh,
Good for the rock. I hope it's a lucky rock.
And it rolled worse on that roll.
Yay!
So it starts trying to grab Vivian.
But it's like trying to grab her like a slap fight almost.
No, it's literally walking towards her with like both hands out in front of it. You know, like,
Like
it's,
a
gonna
zombie?
like it's gonna pick her up from under the arms. You know, like if you were chasing a little kid
Oh.
to pick it up. That's kind of what it's doing with Vivian.
No, I don't want uppies. I don't want uppies.
no,
Teak stab.
bad.
And it keeps talking. You know, come with me, sing for me.
She's backing up slowly, like up the stairs. If it's like coming towards her, like trying to lead away from Dorothy.
Let's see, how fast is this thing? What is your move, Vivian?
I'm fast. No, do we have a move? I think I just have a default, whatever elf move is.
Hang on.
I know the default for human is 10.
Yeah.
Hang on, I got the Strange Folk book here, or handout.
So I think
in the strange
10's
film?
Elf.
Yes.
The standard elf move is 11.
Slightly faster than humans.
Yeah, I thought she was faster than Michael was.
So you
And
are
in
confident
heels.
you could probably outrun this thing, but you're doing the
Keeping its
just
attention and
trying
backing
to
up.
stay a little bit away from it.
Judging the reach of it and like, is it gonna try and drop another thing of dirt on me? Can it do that often? We're just gonna back up slowly.
But congratulations, it is advancing on you. Is moving it away from Dorothy. Apparently,
Yay!
it no
Mission
longer cares
accomplished.
what the vampire wants. It only cares what it wants.
Oh.
Okay. I mean, we take those.
Yeah.
We'll take that win.
And it wants
What is a
music
win?
box.
Although you need to actually have a discussion with the gnome about boundaries.
I think beating its ass is the way to go.
Yeah,
about that.
I think the boundary is going to be death. I think that's going to be the boundary.
What did the gnome do to you guys?
Existed.
Teak, it dropped a giant pile of dirt on Teak.
Hey! Teak started that fight. Teak started that fight.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
Teak was winning.
Also true.
She does not know how to maintain an elemental. She already has one roommate. She could not add it to the lease.
The new sitcom, How to Maintain Your Elemental.
Buddy, did you just?
No, that's the new light model. My new elemental gnome won't leave me alone.
I hate this so much.
Put that note back where you found it.
So help me. So help me.
So help me. So help me. And God.
I'm glad people picked up what I was putting down on that one.
Uh-huh.
All right. Somebody outside does something, but none of you can see that right now.
Good for them. Good for them.
Vivian, you're up.
I thought I just went. Oh no, the elemental one
No,
is
yeah, it was the
advancing on
elemental.
me.
It was
She's
simply-
continuing to back up the stairs if they're behind her.
You were just coming down, so I would say you were. Actually, I would say you and Salvador are both probably standing on the stairs.
Yeah.
She's not moving fast, just enough to kind of keep it near, out of reach a little bit, trying not to fall.
Come on, honey child, you can make it.
Give me an agility roll. Yeah, agility. Is
Dexterity? Okay, oh, agility. Okay.
Yeah, the roll is agility. It's based off your dexterity.
Normal.
Yes, just normal. All right.
She can walk
You-
backwards upstairs in heels.
You don't fall into the classic horror movie trope.
Thank God.
Oh no, my ankle.
My glasses.
Let's see. All right, so you're backing up. Leo, you're up.
All right. I will go in and make sure she's okay.
She's upset, but it didn't get to her. It didn't get into the. It knocked the door open, but everybody was back against the back wall anyway. So yeah, you glance in there and you've got it would have to get through Teak and Charlie and the
Yeah.
Bishop.
Make a tea pancake. It's
So
fine.
she's sitting on the cot in that room. She's holding the crucifix that the Bishop gave her.
Okay, so at least I can assume that I can infer from its behavior that it's, like you said, it's now actually broken. It's just kind of doing whatever it wants now. So
Yeah. Give me a whatever the knowledge arcana in this is called. I forgot.
occult
Occult,
in this
occult.
case.
It's the downside of playing 50, 11 games. You have skill lists all
Yeah,
these
no
different
kidding.
things.
Yep.
All right. You're by no means an expert on elementals. But you don't think earth elementals are particularly bright.
It's asking about the rabbits right now, isn't it?
So about on that level.
Okay.
Like, it's not. Actually, that's most elementals. Except weirdly the water elementals. They're kind of the smartest of the bunch. So yeah, so it's not super bright. Clearly, it likes her singing. So that was not an action. So, is there anything you want to do?
Is it where it came through? Did it leave a tunnel?
It did not.
Okay.
And when it summoned that dirt, it summoned that dirt around itself, and then walked out of the dirt without disturbing the dirt. And with that occult
Okay.
roll, you would know most elementals can move through their own substance, without issue. Regular fire doesn't damage fire elementals. Water elementals can travel through, water. Air elementals fly.
Yeah. Okay, so at least now we know we've stopped it for now, I will let Melody and the priest know this, and I will try to. One of the things I'll let Vivian know that it's no longer under the vampire's control. It's just likes your singing. It's just following you right now.
Thumbs up.
Big help that is.
Thanks.
And after this, I don't know if I can get past it. I'm going to run back up to the top because currently only our lawyer friends up top.
It's pretty well gotten to the bottom of the stairs, so it's kind of blocking the way. But if you want to give me an agility roll, we'll see if you manage to
Okay.
slip by before it starts up, up the stairs or whatever.
Yeah. Can I try my dodge to get around it?
No, agility.
All right. Figured
That's
I'd
what,
ask.
that's what Teak had to use. So.
Gotcha. Submit. Nope.
So you try to get by it just as it moves its legs, so you kind of, not like face plant into it, but you kind of get right up on the leg. But it's not paying you any attention, so.
Yeah.
I see Leo go that way. I'm like, knock its ass out. Remember Kiev.
Well, the trick is you were on the stairs too, Salvador, so Vivian has basically moved past you, and this thing is at the base of the stairs, like it's about to start up the stairs.
Yeah.
To which we get. To which I'm there is like, we remember that town very differently.
I see your reference.
So what are you doing, Salvador?
Got that reference.
I'm shooting it in the foot.
All right, give me a roll.
Just kind of like see it. It's like right under me, so I was like, okay. Is it within? Crap. What is it?
Short range? Oh yeah. It's real close to you.
Yeah. Special, possibly a crit.
Special.
Let's see. For an easy one, we what?
Plus
Is it-
20?
Is it plus 20?
Yeah, I think it's plus 20.
Plus 20, yeah.
So 85 becomes 105. And you rolled a 12.
One through 6
One through
is
6 is
critical.
special.
1 through 21 is special.
Okay.
All right.
Thought I'd check.
It never hurts.
I was hoping
Okay.
for a fumble so it could ricochet off and hit somebody else.
Yeah, well.
It went the other way.
Unfortunately, much like the water elemental, this one seems to be immune to normal attacks.
I'm still gonna roll damage because it makes me feel good.
16 points would have been an impressive amount of damage.
Yep.
You're gonna just slap it with the gun. Use it as a club.
The care I've put into this weapon, absolutely not.
Come on.
Okay. While it obviously hears the noise, it's a noise that it's been hearing several times, and nothing hurt it, so it's not really paying attention to you. It's still focused on Vivian.
Yep.
Are you going to be backing up because it is coming up? It's about to come up the stairs.
Man, if I was thinking more clearly, I would have just like put my leg out like a teenage comedy movie. It's like, whoop, oh. However, yes, I
Oops,
will
he
be back
fell
up.
on me.
You try to trip him, and then he breaks your leg as he walks through it.
Unless you're
Almost
teeth.
choked on tea. Thank you.
I think I'll be actually going down. I was like, "You got this, Viv."
Well, you can't keep going
Another
down
thumbs
because
up.
he's clogging up the bottom of the stairwell. This is not a wide stairway.
This is a one-person staircase.
Fine, I'll go up.
He's
always
gonna
do
be
the
kind of
cronk.
awkward going up it himself.
Breaking bits of the stairwell.
Yeah. The stairs were not built for this kind of weight. I mean, they were built pretty sturdy, but not for 7-foot rock man style weight.
2 tons. Fine, I'm going up.
All right, Eric, give me a stamina roll.
Yeah. Stamina. Let me open up my.
Oh boy.
Fuck your life, bing bong.
Normal?
Yes, just normal.
No.
All right, you have not gotten to the top yet. You were trying to hustle up, and then you. Okay, I got it.
17th floor.
I gotta slow down a little bit.
Doesn't surprise me.
Remind myself to donate to the church to put in an elevator.
Support, handicap, accessibility.
At least it wasn't a fumble and you go down a flight of stairs.
Also true.
Just rolls backwards.
Luckily, there's a handrail, so.
It was not built by the Empire.
Was not.
All right, so you're in a stairwell. If there's anything you want to do, you can do it, but your options are probably limited. All right. All right, so the priest that threw his back out is now sitting on that bench he tried to pick up.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Oh, thank goodness it's leaving. Hope it doesn't damage the chapel.
A little late on that, buddy.
Well, it hasn't been to the actual chapel yet.
Oh, fair.
You know, the other one like sticks his head in the door, make sure everybody in that room's okay. He looks at you, Leo. Is she gonna be all right? Can she outrun the thing?
Now, as long as it doesn't go underground, yes, they're not. Think of it more like having the mind of a small child. Or like that of a dog. It's just following what it's more or less just a
I just mean
creature
its
of
physical
instinct.
speed. Can she get away from it?
Oh, yes. It just as long as it doesn't go underground, it's not very fast.
Oh, good. Let's see. People outside. I don't know what it's doing. All right, it starts up the stairs. You can hear the wood of the stairs cracking. You know, on the steps, kind of cracking. It's not fall all the way through. But there's gonna have to have the handyman out to do some work on it.
These stairs needed replaced anyways.
And it is still, of course, focused on Vivian and her lovely
We
scene.
may option here. If a vampire ever does get in or has a means through, Say you'll sing for it if you beat up the vampire.
That is not a bad idea.
It could go either way, but it's already grabbed him
Yeah.
by the mind once, and it's not
That's
especially
true.
sharp-minded. So it could just be giving us something else to fight. I don't know how recharming something works.
All right, what is its pal?
I don't know, but you did roll luck, so
It's true. Well, I made the mistake of jumping away to look at what one of its spells is before I checking it, so I gotta go find its page again. All right.
One of the man says.
I'm sure it's fine.
Oh, you rolled 100, so you don't have to worry about it.
I'm sure it's fine.
Okay.
So yeah, while it was running like it was trying to grab you, then it kind of stretches its hand out like it's doing something. But nothing actually, happens. Yep. Alright, so that was its turn. Disappointing though it was. And next up is... Oh, actually it's the bottom of the order, isn't it?
Sal will get to go again if they're shooting.
Did I skip Teak at some point?
You did.
Ah, I'm sorry. Yeah, that's right. You should have gone back on 11.
Yep.
What would you like to do?
Teek's just gonna like watch the enjoyment of a rock elemental looking like a zombie going up the stairs, but he's gonna stay where he is in the doorway. He's not gonna leave Dorothy yet. Not until he knows that she's going to be saved.
Well, and you hear about, is Vivian gonna be okay?
From what I can tell,
why does she keep singing to monsters?
When it stops
Good
working,
question.
she'll stop doing it.
Good question.
And to be fair, last time she was violining for one, not singing. Or maybe she was doing both. I don't know.
It was violent.
You're just gonna become the avatar of like performing for elementals.
Did you hear about the monster whisperer?
Monster singer.
The monster bard?
Now you'll just have to find fire and wind.
Yeah.
She's singing backing up, and she's kind of singing while she's going like, what are we doing with this, guys?
Good question.
At this point, just trying to get it outside, or at least not on the premises.
That would involve me not being on the premises and the vampire possibly getting into the premises. Da-da-da-da-da-da.
Noted. Like we said, like Salvador said, this plan's a work in progress.
Work faster. Teak hit it with a chair.
I'm sorry. I immediately went to the monster thing. Put that thing back where you did.
So help me. So help me.
Look, it's a plan that you are planning as you are doing. Some people call that improvising, but we call it,
It's a plan with extra steps.
seat of your pants planning is what we call it.
Yes.
Plansters.
He's like, I can hit him with another chair, but it won't work.
All right, give me another agility roll, Vivian, since you are still backing upstairs.
Once again, her superpower.
One moment while I fix the windows.
The Vavindas.
We got Munchkin, I do believe. All right. Wait, that's no. Maybe he should be over there. She should be over there.
We're good.
All right, we're good now. Where was I? Okay, yeah, she was backing up. All right, so you made it. So you have gotten to the top of the stairs. You are now standing on level ground at the top.
Yep. And just continuing to back up.
And this elemental is, well, you can see Salvador's back, and this elemental is like taking up all the space it can. It's just barely squeezing through this place.
I return. The kiddo made an appearance.
Hello, small child.
Hobbitses.
Leo, you're
Jason, your window moved around again.
up. Oh. Why does this keep happening?
Because
All right.
just
Good
your window.
reasons.
Well, I want to do two things. One, I want to double check the priest, and if need be, making sure he's okay.
Okay, you can give me a first aid roll. Well, that was one that didn't matter. Well, nope, there's nothing you can do. You have to amputate from the waist down.
Neck down, you mean?
You're explaining to him
Anyway.
how next time he needs to pick up and twist with his back while he's doing it.
Always
use
lift
the-
with your lower spine.
Yes. Not
And-
lift with your lower back, not your legs, with a sharp twisting motion.
And how can we actually, in other words, get this to leave on its own, or essentially just trying to figure out a way of getting the earth elemental to leave?
Okay. Give me an ideal roll.
Specifically ideal roll. Okay. Success.
Okay. I'm going to remind you of your occult roll. It's not very intelligent, but it is still person level intelligent. Just not a
Oh.
very smart person. So it can, and you've heard it speak, it can be spoken to.
Okay. Sense. I'm then going to try to. Where is my persuade is garbage, but I'll actually also tell Vivian, try talking to it. It can at least comprehend.
Thumbs
And
up.
I try talking it down, but something tells me it's still focused on Vivian.
Yeah, it's focused on Vivian right now.
Wasn't a fumble though, which is important.
No.
You didn't insult its mother.
So it doesn't turn around and encapsulate you in dirt. Alright, Charlie goes out and takes the priest whose back's who threw his back out and is ushering him into one of the other, not the cell Dorothy, one of the other cells, and getting him to just lay down. Until this is all over, they can really see to him. All right, Salvador, it's still coming up the stairs, and you're still in the stairs.
I'm just going up the stairs, I guess. Is there anything up there like like a small statue or something that I can push over to give Viv a little bit more room?
Give me a spot once you get up there. You climb up to where she's at. You can do that with a regular move because you're not doing it backwards and all that.
Yep. Success.
Yeah, there's a
Like a suit of armor or something. Just
In
no,
a
no, no.
church?
It's a statue of the Virgin Mary.
easy. Okay. I will.
This guy
get
is
a-
desecrating a temple.
I will get a very sternly
Actually,
worded letter
technically,
from.
depending on the makes, yes, it does.
I will get a very sternly written letter from my parents later as I push it over to give Vivian a little bit of breathing room.
All right, so you push it kind of down the stairs. It kind of rolls down the stairs. Let me make an. Okay, why am I on priest stats instead of the elemental? Where'd the elemental go?
The elemental took the cloth.
In the 5 seconds, he found God.
He got clocked by a Virgin Mary statue. He decided to take the cloth.
All right, so its dex is a not good.
Famously dexterous.
It
7-foot
is-
rock man.
Yes.
Yeah,
So he needs a 35 or less.
Usain Bolt of rocks.
He rolls an 11. He just sort of steps over the statue as it goes rolling down.
Careful, Leo.
Leo, you see the statue, you see the elemental kind of step
Can I-
over, and then this Virgin Mary statue comes tumbling downstairs.
Can I
You just
try
hear
to
teeth. Sorry.
Can I try to catch it and prevent? This is the Catholic and Patrick coming out.
But this is Patrick going, oh, geez, can I do something?
Yeah.
It's okay. I was about to make a very bad pun with Teak. I'm not gonna say it. Not gonna say it.
You can give me an
Effort?
let's say an agility roll. Well, agility to actually manage to catch it,
Okay.
followed by effort to not fall on your butt when you do it.
Keep macro. Nope.
You tried though.
Yeah.
I
The
don't
priest
apologize.
looks horrified.
I do not apologize.
It's destroying the church.
It sure is. It sure is the one that's destroying the church. But that's gonna be kind of it for me. As I'll just kind of. I want to be available for Vivian, but I don't really have anything else to do other than trying to slow it down.
Eric, you finally make it to the top.
Cool. What do I see up there?
What do your non-elf eyes see?
Pretty much.
Mostly darkness and rain, because it's still stormy.
Cool.
Every now and then there are lightning strikes, and you can see a bit more. You can see a decent bit more.
Hmm.
So give me a spot check.
Okay. This.
During one lightning strike, you see what looks like another gnome coming out from between two buildings. Also over there in this alleyway, like at the entrance to the alleyway, there's mist. Like if you've ever been in like a walk-in freezer, like when you open the door where the freezer air is coming out hitting the regular air, and it's something in that alleyway is cold.
Like the mist from the hotel?
Was there mist at the hotel?
Like-
No.
Yeah.
Like the vampire mist.
Vampire turn mist to go back to their beds.
Let's see. You get a.
We saw several of them do that.
It's not quite as
Sure
thick
did.
as that. And yeah, you're too far away to make out any more detail than that.
Cool.
At least with your regular eyes.
Oh.
Need some elf eyes.
Yep. Next time you're into an evil elf, you need to keep his eyes.
Exactly.
Wow. Okay.
Tell me, Herman, what do your elf eyes see?
Herman screaming in the corner.
Ah!
All right, Teak.
I mean, Teek's waiting. His priority is Dorothy right now because he literally can do nothing. He's not magically inclined.
And the priest runs over to shaking the statue for damage. He seems rather upset. And while the statue, the statue did not break in half or anything like that. It's clearly chipped in places.
Gonna be a pain to move back up the stairs too.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Outside. Michael, you hear some of the folks down on the ground level have seen the big rock thing walking across the street towards them, or towards the property. They're not sounding happy about it, and you can see where there's still a bunch of them kind of holding one guy down on the ground.
Mm. Have they not smacked him out of it yet?
That's fair. They've probably been slapping him for a few rounds.
Wake up, you stupid idiot! Wake up!
They don't realize that he's not fighting them because he's under control anymore. He's fighting them actually because they're slapping him.
Stop slapping me.
Prove it. What's your full name, your social security card, and the last 4 digits on the back of your credit card?
Well,
It's
social
the 1920s.
security.
We don't have social security yet.
Yeah.
Fair.
All right, so the inside gnome.
Inside gnome.
Is making his way to the top of the
No.
stairs now.
Gnome on the inside. Inside gnome.
Just use your inside gnome.
So I'm going to assume that y'all keep taking steps back as it's gotten closer. So
Yeah.
it's now up on the landing with y'all. In the
Main sanctuary.
right.
Or at least a hallway off of.
Yeah. It's like one. There's like one door between you and the actual, sanctuary. A door that this guy could fit through. He'd just have to crouch, and he'd probably scrape both sides. He's getting a little frustrated that you keep running. What can he do to stop you from running?
Mystery.
Oh, I screwed up earlier.
Oh no.
He doesn't just roll his PAL for that spell. It's his PAL times 3. Well, times 3%. So he actually has a really. He should
so
actually have a really easy way to do that.
So his magic kind of works like mine does. Okay.
But y'all are now up off ground floor. Alright, let me look up Gift of Earth because I cast it last time, but I haven't cast it this time. That will now no PowerPoint cost. All right. Lips, I spelled it right. Well, it is not an easy spell to spell either. All right, this little back room you're in starts filling up with dirt.
Cool. You realize that's gonna stop me from singing?
Let's see. When the spell ends, the spell will have transmuted more than 60 cubic meters.
Jesus.
Basically, yeah, it'll fill a regular little, regular sized room.
And the vestibule is now the garden. Cool.
So yeah, dirt just starts spilling in around you. You can't really even tell where it's coming from.
Cool. She did see it downstairs, so she will try and take like a big breath before it completely encases her.
Okay. That's his turn. Downstairs, all of you hear the singing stop.
Oh dear.
Let's see. Alright, he doesn't need to do anything this round because he summoned that thing. Oh, we're back to Vivian.
What do I need to roll when I am encased in dirt?
Alright, give me an effort roll.
Cool, this will go well.
Basically, where you're at now, you can try to move forward towards the elemental to get out of the area he's dropping this dirt in, or back to the door that'll get you into the sanctuary.
Okay. Normal, any kind of modifier?
No, just normal effort roll right now. Because it's not tightly packed dirt.
She is going to try to move back.
Alrighty. And you succeed. So yeah, you manage to get up against the wall as the dirt is forming in. You feel around for the doorknob.
Scooch. Avalanche of dirt.
Yeah. So it fills into the vestibule to some degree,
Is that the entirety of the turn, or can she try and talk to it? I don't know if it'll hear through the dirt.
Right now, there's 60 feet of dirt between.
Yeah, but some of it's falling out. Maybe it has dirt hearing. She doesn't know how elementals work.
Go ahead and start talking then.
Hey, I'll keep singing if you calm down, okay? Can I ask you some questions? I'm over here on the other side of this giant mound of dirt. Which you probably realize now that, tried to encase me in it.
Alright. Leo, you're downstairs. You have heard the singing stop.
I run up there.
Right. So you're up the stairs, now you're like right behind the elemental. And, through its legs you can see, the big thing of dirt filling up that room.
I'm going to, again, try to talk it down and watch and see how well this works out. That's what I need. There it is. Doubtful, but nope. But I'm at least trying to actually say, I'm at least trying to get its attention and see if I can get it to at least stop following her.
The best you get, you needed a 33, you rolled a 69. Nice.
Yeah.
Is it kind of glances over his shoulder at you, like it's hearing you, but it's not paying any real attention. Salvador, you are encased in dirt.
I sure am. Get me out of here.
You have the
Perfect
same
roll.
options that Vivian had. You could try to move forward, to push through the dirt to get out on the side of the elemental zone, or back towards Vivian to get out into the sanctuary.
I think as it's closing, I want to try to baseball slide somewhere. I'm trying to think because I think Leo just popped up, so probably not that way. So away.
All right. Give me an effort roll.
Success! Woo!
Nice.
You rolled a 2. Really, 2 is only a success level? Oh, that's right. This is a characteristic roll.
Characteristics roll.
Yeah.
So you spill out of the dirt just like right behind her. It's like you get to the wall, but then you kind of feel where she opened the door. You feel some of the dirt kind of slide. It kind of helps pull you the rest of the way out.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to clean your gun thoroughly.
I hate that. I'm already like instinctually checking it to get clumps of dirt out of the barrel and stuff.
And your suit probably ruined.
That's fine.
Eric, up in the tower.
Mm-hmm. So he sees one area where another golem came out, and there's mist still in that alley.
Mm-hmm.
Yay. Okay. You probably can't get any better view from up here from there to that area, can he?
No. There's not a lot of room in this tower.
That makes sense. So since they're coming from there, he's gonna see if Al pops up from that area too.
Okay. So
So
you
he's
were
basically
keeping
on-
your.
He's gonna stay basically on lookout.
Okay.
Granted, if Al does pop up, he is going to immediately tack nuke him, but
Say hello to my little friend.
Well, I think it'd be more along the lines of, how about a little fire, Scarecrow?
pretty much. At least that's the plan. We'll see what actually comes of it.
All right. Inside elemental. Patrick, you see it walk into the cloud of dirt at it, 7. And there's some slight movement of the dirt, but not much. It's like it's phasing through, basically.
Yeah, it's doing what elementals do.
On the other side, Salvador and Vivian, you see it walk through that and come stepping out.
She's talking.
Yep.
All right, what does
Has
she
both
say?
hands up to show she doesn't have a weapon.
So it's stepped out like if you've been talking this whole time, then it's stepping out like mid conversation.
I'll sing some more. I just wanted to ask a few questions. And then I can sing some more. Maybe not right now, but after tonight. You can even bring friends.
Give me a this be persuade or bargaining? Give me a persuade.
Success.
Okay, he kind of stops.
I'm holding this, but I'm mostly cleaning it. I'm not gonna shoot you with it. It doesn't do anything to you anyway.
If she sees Salvador like working on the gun, she will like kind of step in front of to block line of sight of.
Yeah.
What do you want to talk about?
Why were you sent here? Or who sent you?
Man in white. Wanted the girl downstairs.
Did he say why, or just didn't tell you?
She was his.
Not really. I mean, but
That's what he said.
well, the man in white lied.
He used magic to control me, so.
Well, I can't do that. But if you leave the area, I'll meet you somewhere and sing some more.
Meet me where?
Where did we have set up for the mermaid? Would that elemental probably wouldn't go there.
Park. So
Yeah, she'd set up like somewhere away from like a main area. Maybe describe it. Because the mermaid area was away from the main park, but it was near a park.
Yeah, basically, it was like this wooded area, right at the water. I mean, obviously,
Yeah.
it's mermaid, but...
She'll describe that. It's
Okay.
a new elemental meeting spot. Why not? It won't be tonight, probably, and it may not be tomorrow, but you can't hurt anyone while you're there. Mostly just kind of hide if you can. Or what do you do with your free time, buddy?
I have no idea what elementals do in their free time. But it's mostly stuff, as much underground as above ground.
Fair enough.
I go for a swim.
I get.
She'll pull out like a hairpin. I'll give you this to hold on to, so you know I'll honor my bargain.
All right. On the resistance table, which is up under the up by the stats. In the first box, put in your persuasion.
Oh boy.
Okay.
He's a little suspicious that you may be trying to get rid of him. He's not super bright, but he's not,
It's not dumb.
Yeah.
Okay, I've got mine in there.
He kind of wants to know how he can trust you, though you already starting to address that. Let me get back to the Earth Elemental. Right up. This will use his charisma. So put in 35 in the second box, and then give us a roll on that. 265%.
Wow.
I put the numbers in there.
Didn't have a chance in hell.
265%.
I don't know.
Rolling 50 plus 78-35.
Looks like that's a 78 minus 35 times 5.
Oh! I bet the resistance table is for stats, so it's calculating.
Yeah.
Okay. That's where I fouled it. It would have been your charisma, or I would have rolled his a skill. Okay. I fouled that up. That's not how that should have worked.
And I can roll charisma or something.
Go ahead and just roll persuasion, and I'll roll.
She passed.
Yes.
How does he have that low in intelligence, but they gave him a science skill? Oh,
He's made of dirt.
metallurgy. Never mind. He just instinctively knows stuff about metal. Okay.
So does Teak.
And he rolled another 100. I don't think I've rolled
Holy
200s
shit.
in this campaign so far.
He's a golden retriever, okay? Bless him. He's a himbo.
So yeah, the moment you hand him the hairpin, oh, you know I'll be back for this. Oh yeah, you'll clearly be back for this.
It's good metal.
Yeah, yes, it is. And for all the world, it looks like he takes it and tucks it in a pocket on his chest, but all he really does is push the metal into him.
Hey, it works.
And he asks for a
That's
little
a cool
clarification on exactly where you're talking about,
And she'll give it. I think there's like a creek near there. It's just down from the docks. That information.
Its
Yeah.
pH level is this.
You
The
go,
dirt there has this content of clay.
You stop before you go into the lake, and then you south along the lake shore until you see yeah.
You might run into a water elemental or a mermaid there, but I'll talk to them too when I get there. I'll sing for them as well, I guess.
So it turns around. Phase.
Are there any?
Oh, go ahead.
Are there any other ones like you that'll be coming that we should know about, or could you ask them to go with you?
If the man's controlling them, he's controlling them. If he called me,
Fair
he
enough.
could call others, I guess.
Just thought I'd ask.
There's more than a few of us that were sleeping under the city.
Good to know.
And then he
Well,
turns and walks back into the.
have a good
front.
night.
For you downstairs, he comes walking back down the stairs, more crunching. And the one priest grabs the statue of Mary and drags it out of the way. And just as soon as it gets down to that bottom floor, it just sinks through the floor.
That happened.
That's a thing that happened.
Are you gonna actually like pointing to the?
Yeah, I guess. I don't know what happens if you break your word to an earth elemental.
They break you, I assume.
I would. Yeah, I'm guessing that could be a distinct possibility.
All right. Well,
I don't know if they're like bloodhounds that they could find me later. So
where's Michael?
that's a very good question.
Look around.
Did you leave the door open?
I would say there's a good chance he probably left the door to that little tower open. Because he was in there ringing the bell. At the last you saw him, he was in there ringing the bell.
Yeah. Probably somewhere in that area, pointing at open door.
Well, to clean this. It's like as we're running.
Yeah, she's shaking dirt out of her hair.
I need a full contact shower, and I'm pretty sure my gun does too.
It's
Maybe
raining
not a
cats and
shower.
dogs outside.
I don't think water is actually good for guns. I don't know a lot about guns. Oh, and she's like reaching for her pocket,
It isn't.
trying to find her pistol.
It's not. Yeah, Salvador will head up the tower.
All right, so y'all are going up the tower.
Yep.
All 17 flights of stairs.
I will actually hold. I will sort of do a patrol between like the actual like chapel area.
Well, you
And
got
I will
60 square feet of dirt between you and the.
Oh. Then I will try to at least try not to be trapped here. I will try to dig out.
Okay. Now give me an effort roll. We'll see how much dirt you can move.
She should have asked him to move that before I left.
Well.
Too late.
Whamp, whamp.
That window closed. Dang it. Hang on. Character. Loading. Effort.
Okay. Clearly, you can't clear out the 60 feet of dirt, but you clear out enough on the top that you can kind of scramble over it and slide, through the door on the other side.
All right, good.
You shuffle some of it off the side. Some of it kind of falls back down the stairs, but not enough of it to really be too much of a hazard. Somebody can be doing a lot of sweeping. Salvador, give me an effort roll.
Sure. Come on. Success.
All right, you don't have to stop. You don't have to stop and rest halfway through because you've kept up your physical fitness training.
Not by much, but
post-military.
the barest minimum.
So you get up to you get up to the top where you can see the where the little trap door.
Mm-hmm.
Where you can get up into the actual up there with the bell. Where it's open because Eric was gone through, or Michael, whether it's gone.
As I come up to the trap door, I'm like, "It's me, Michael." As I'm coming up, so he doesn't like incinerate me as I open it.
All right.
Well,
it is Eric's turn.
Yep.
Hey, Salvador. I think I know where Al is.
Do I need to switch out to a holy bullet?
He points to the alley that he saw. You having dark vision, actually, honestly, probably could see it. Where there's another gnome.
Okay.
That thing just came out of there. I don't know what it is. And there's a lot of dense mist that I can see over there too.
All right, and how far does their night vision
I have
go?
dark vision. Mine goes.
You can see for perfect clarity up to 15 meters.
Isn't it 15 meters times your skill in it?
I think, or times your POW or something. What have you got written
12.
down?
It's 12. So 15 times 12.
Okay. So that's
Which is
180
a decent
feet.
distance. Yeah.
Or excuse me, 100. That's 180 meters. Excuse me, 180
Yes,
meters.
that's significantly more feet.
Yes, 3 times more feet. All right, so that's almost 4 football fields. Because I'm American and I will measure anything except metric.
Anything but
Feet and football fields.
But
Anything but communism.
I once got on ChatGPT and calculated how many of a coworker wide the United States was. She was not overly amused.
My favorite arguments of that is, why don't Americans use the metric system? And then I asked the British dude, how much stone do you weigh?
And if you go up to Canada, which they use depends on what you're talking about.
Yep, because I want to say they cook with Fahrenheit, but they tell temperature with
Celsius, yeah.
Celsius, yeah. And it gets... Although I still love my favorite little tidbit about this. Well, how many miles is that? You have to understand that half the time Americans don't use miles. It's how many hours is it? Time is a distance.
yes, especially
All
in
right,
Texas.
so
Yep.
give me a spot there, Salvador.
Yeah.
We'll see what your elven eyes see.
Spot. There you are. Boop. Success.
All right. You see the gnome, obviously.
Uh-huh.
You see the people down there. You know the formerly mesmerized people. They are freaking out about the gnome. They're all basically pulling around to the other side of the church and like watching from around the corner. The gnome's not paying any attention though. You still see rats and wolves. The rats and wolves are still not stepping onto the church property. The gnome doesn't seem to be hesitating as he gets closer. As far as the alleyway, yeah, that mist doesn't look like the vampires when they went into mist form. That just looks like cold air hitting warm air. And in fact, you can tell some of the water in the area seems to be freezing over.
That's condensation, but that brings up further questions.
But the cold does seem to be emanating from the alleyway.
Yes.
And you're at a slight angle of the alleyway, so you can't look straight down the alleyway.
Sure. I can see it kind of off the side. Looks like there's cold emanating over there for some reason, but it's not the vampire itself. Not like it was the last time.
I am so done with tonight.
Yeah. I think Man of the Cloth firing off the bell tower of a church is a little cliche even for me.
Hmm. Is that thing some kind of earth elemental, you think?
Oh, I was gonna say which flavor, or is it just earthen same like rock?
Yeah. Earth
person?
elementals are called gnomes.
Okay.
Each elemental type has its own specific name.
So it's like Nereid, gnome, something else.
Fire ones are called salamanders.
Gotcha. Understood.
And they tend to have a kind of a lizarded loop to them.
That appears to be a gnome, like you said. Earth boy.
Is that why all of you ran downstairs?
Yeah.
Salvador is also covered in dirt still, probably.
You're watching him like clean out, like take parts of his gun apart and like.
And from the water blowing in on him, a little bit of some of it's turning into mud by this point.
Yeah.
There's another one coming to the church.
Yes.
Meaning it can probably do the exact same thing.
But isn't. Which raises further questions.
No, it's walking across the street.
Yet.
It's not on the church property quite yet.
Well, the strategy we had for this, I saw Vivian talk to it, but that was after, Leo did his weird bag of dirt thing.
Is that why she was singing again?
Yes.
Lovely.
So, it's not like a great idea, but it's an idea. Come on down. We're working all of this together.
We need to get Vivian off the dirt if that thing can dig. Not Vivian, Dorothy. He heads downstairs.
So you almost immediately run past Vivian.
Wheezing, trying to get upstairs. I hate stairs.
Oh god, we're going
Yeah,
down
me
them
too.
again.
Let me roll effort.
Yeah.
As he's heading down, me too, there's another earth elemental coming.
Ah!
Hey, you can sing to this one too. It might work.
Because it is just the three of them in the stairwell, she looks at Salvador and did the 1920s, did giving someone the bird mean the same thing?
Pretty sure.
She gives him the bird.
Okay. Earned.
I heard it's the
I'm trying to remember
word.
if shooting the bird actually dates back to Rome or not.
I'm Googling it.
Maybe not. No, maybe it didn't go quite that far back.
No, no, it was in the classical area. 1890s, so yeah.
All right. So up the stairs and back down the stairs.
Yep.
Just going down's easier.
Especially if you trip.
Ah.
All right, so then it comes back to. All right, so you started back down. Salvador would be the only one still up there. Salvador, you see when the gnome hits the edge of the property, it changes direction. It seems to be walking to the front door.
Oh,
As
direct
opposed to
approach.
doing the whole sinking into the dirt thing.
Okay.
And that's basically its turn, is walking up to the door.
Yep.
Vivian, we're back to you.
Walking back down the stairs.
All right, Leo, what are you doing?
I am sort of patrolling, like back up and down the stairs, and every time I kind of pass by the dirt, I try to clear more of that out
Okay.
as I try to get by it.
There's Leo. Then we drop down to Salvador. Are you keeping watch, Salvador, or are you starting back down too?
I'll keep watch for a little longer. I trust my allies to kind of have it at this point. I want to see if I can sneak a peek at Al at some point.
Okay. Eric, give me another effort roll.
Stamina?
Effort, strength.
Why you stamina last time?
No, you're right. It should be stamina. I've said effort the last couple times, but you're right. It should have been stamina. All right, you get down the stairs without any issue.
Oh, okay.
I mean, you're huffing and puffing a little bit, but so you're on the ground floor. Teak.
So down here is made of dirt, right? But upstairs
Stone.
is it? But is the floor upstairs made of wood?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, Tico will be like, let's go upstairs. One of those comes through the dirt again, they're just gonna get you.
All right. So,
Talking to the priest and
yeah.
Dorothy.
Everybody starts moving up, except the one priest that threw his back out. He's laying that cot in the other room.
You gonna be okay?
I'm sure they have no interest in me.
All right.
I would just slow you down if you know, if the situation becomes tense. Go with God.
Tico got everybody up.
All right.
Just a mound of dirt.
Salvador, you see all the
Hi.
wolves and rats. They're gathering right at the border, or right at the edge of the property.
Mm-hmm.
Like, kind of right at the walkway that goes up to the front door.
Does it look like they're turning into like a set of a bizarre set of stairs?
No, they are not combining in any weird fashion.
They're not. They're okay. Good.
They're not Voltroning.
They're not Voltroning.
Dang it, you took my line.
They're not going wolf pack form of.
Nor are they doing the World War Z zombie thing where they'll pile up.
Yeah. Okay.
I still want to know how they did that suspension bridge, but never mind.
No, ants can do that. Certain ants can do that sort of thing.
Mhm. All right. I don't see Al here. I will go down.
Okay.
I'll start making my way down.
There is a gigantic crash
Sure.
as the elemental pounds the front door open.
And
Well, that was it. That was the elemental's turn.
Yeah.
Let's see who all's in the sanctuary now.
Probably me.
I think everybody.
Yeah, you and Vivian are
Right.
probably. Yeah, because everybody else was coming up too. So everybody except Salvador because he stayed up for a little bit longer. Yeah, you can all give me spot checks. I mean, the big elemental in the doorway is, or the big gnome in the doorway is, obvious, but
I assume Teak can't because of Mound.
just one off, of course.
Well, we're gonna assume that y'all got up over the mound and are in the sanctuary.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So, back behind the elemental, you see the rats and the wolves suddenly charge on to the church property. Like they're heading for the front door.
Oh dear.
And then you start seeing. So the wolves the rats, I guess, are making rat noises. You don't hear that over the rain. The wolves are howling as they charge forward. And then the howls start becoming pain. And you start seeing like the rats, separate into two pieces. There'll be like a flash, almost like fire, and then the rat's in two pieces, and then one of the wolves is in two pieces. In like very rapid succession.
Yay for consecrated ground.
The ecological implications of this later on will have to be studied.
Yeah.
That'll be some very fertile dirt.
It's concrete.
Oh shit.
Vivian is watching this like, what the hell?
Okay, that was a wolf. Now it's two pieces of wolf.
Yeah.
Singed around the cut mark. What is going on here?
She's Given that instead of becoming a horse girl as a child, she read a lot of books, could she roll for vampiric knowledge to see if this is anything that happened in any of the novels?
Yeah,
Hey,
can I
Bram
make an
Stoker, what you
occult
got for
roll
me?
too?
Yes, you can both do that.
Teak is happily
since I'm-
watching the fireworks.
Since I'm there, I'm also going to try.
Okay.
I don't have a cult. Could I just roll knowledge at disadvantage?
Yes. Go ahead.
Nope.
No, definitely not.
She's still wondering, what the hell?
Alright, what do we see? Car got a success. No, it was on the spot.
Yep, that's the spot.
Alright. You're rolling consecrated ground is supposed to be, everything about, vampires says they, avoid holy ground. Nothing ever really explained why. But like you're seeing the little flashes of fire or whatever, but yeah, they look like they're being cut in half.
Like something's physically doing something to them.
Correct. And in Christian belief, there's talks of angels with swords.
I may have to risk a sanity check here, but detect magic or my.
And Patrick, Leo got a special. So you're thinking of
Yes.
all of that. Now you're thinking of angels in terms of, powerful spiritual beings.
Yeah.
That tends to be how shamans looked at, even in the Forgotten World. That's kind of how shamans looked at gods. They looked at priests kind of funny because you're completely dedicating yourself to this one spirit. Yeah, they're really powerful spirits, but they're just another spirit. Let me see what detect magic would do, because I know it lets you detect. I think it lets you detect undead. Oh wait, that's the wrong book to be looking that up in. It does not detect spirits specifically. It detects undead because they don't regenerate their own magic or their own POW. Alright. Okay, yeah, these guys regenerate POW like normal. Oh, but you would detect. Yeah, there's a magical item out there. You can't physically see it, but it's out there.
Interesting. But it's not the thing that's actually doing the cutting in this case, correct?
It might be something else. Some item is out there doing fire, doing some sort of fire damage.
Fascinating.
So about half that mob of animals gets hacked up, and then the rest of them just start retreating back off the property. Obviously, they're being controlled, but apparently complete suicide charges are a little past.
Like, it's basic self-preservation took over. And I'm gonna have to duck out for a second. My phone is ringing.
Okay.
So we're to get down at that point.
Yeah. We'll get you all down here.
Yep.
Because the elemental does not advance into the building. Almost like it was commanded. Maybe it was commanded to go knock the door down, and now it's kind of like waiting on to be told something else. And just a little bit later, a man comes running up the walkway. Seems completely unconcerned about the gore he's walking through. Or the elemental. He's flinching a little bit as he walks into the building. He looks like an unhealthy fellow.
Like a biblical leper?
No, not that unhealthy. Just
Okay.
like a little unwashed. Like, because he's also been standing out in the rain for a while now.
Sure.
He's like specifically not like looking up at the, altar area or whatever. My master would like to make an offer.
Could have done a better job than he points up at the gnome. What you got?
Useful creatures, if brutes. A gentlemanly duel is what my master would offer.
A gentlemanly duel.
Yes, because he's been so gentlemanly.
there a specific weapon we are dueling with, or is this all out, or kind of is
What are the rules? Is what we're asking basically.
what are the rules of this duel? Duels are still legal at this time of year. At this time of the
This time of year.
yeah.
No,
June, it's fine to do.
duels had been outlawed prior to the 20s. I'm not saying they didn't still happen, but you're more likely to get in just a fist fight. Pretty sure they were illegal back in Andrew Jackson's time. That didn't stop him from dueling, but
I mean, doing all sorts of other things, being a shitty president. Anyway,
and occasionally just whacking random people with his cane.
Mhm.
He was bat dupe crazy. Whatever, whoever you choose as your champion, whatever abilities he would like to use, or whatever talents or skills or abilities he would like to use.
I
Well,
think
that seems awfully
the
pointed.
entire room shifts to look at Michael.
This is gonna be a terrible pun. But Teak just goes, "Hey, Michael, you want to set fire to the rain?"
It's like it's so many years early, but still good.
I'm sorry.
You are not.
Not at all.
It's too bad the rocks that fell didn't kill Teak.
Just all of a sudden, like a piece of rock shifts from the.
The gnome comes back, just flattens Teak.
Just slaps him across the room.
As far as the rules, it can be to the death. It can be till one combatant is incapable of continuing. The only thing the master insists on is the winner takes the girl, and he points over at Dorothy. He wishes his bride.
I'm sorry. Do you want to rephrase that?
He won't.
The young woman?
Okay, he did.
Dorothy, meanwhile, was like, we dated for like a week.
Yeah. Let this be a lesson to you.
Don't date ever. That's the lesson.
One of the priests like, have you considered the sisterhood?
Dorothy's gonna take up the veil.
And where does he want to have this duel of his?
Outside in the street. He
No,
cannot come on the property.
I wonder why.
Leaning very close in an elvish. Does it still work? If it
No mind
rain?
manipulation should be part of the duel. It's only fair if both are conscious and willing to do what they need to do.
No mesmerizing. All right. The master can accept that.
Bring me
Oh,
that
you're speaking.
confirmation first.
I think he's speaking through the.
He sees what I see. He hears what I hear.
Yeah.
He expresses his will to me.
Cool. Have him tell me that from the street.
Hey, Michael.
Hey, buddy! What's your name?
I accept that part of the deal, Mr. Anderson.
There it is.
I am, if nothing else, a man of my word.
I
If
find
not
that
a
hard to
coward.
believe.
You will understand if we're all there to make sure nothing untoward happens.
Of course.
Because I've probably finished cleaning my gun at this point.
I assume from y'all's reactions that Mr. Anderson here will be the person healing. It makes sense since he is something of a guardian to Miss Dorothy.
All right,
Dr. Michael.
back. Sorry.
You're good.
The
Fine.
vampire is challenging y'all to a duel.
Ah,
Well,
Let's get
one of
this
you. You have to
done.
pick one of you. Everybody looked at Michael as soon as they said that.
Yeah, he just walks outside past the elemental.
The guy's kind of trotting, the Renfield is basically trotting next to you.
Viv is walking outside too.
It is assumed
As
then
is
that you
Teak.
will use, your unnatural gifts, and my master will use his, with the exception of what has been, deemed unfair or ungentlemanly.
Yep, no mind control.
Mhm.
Before you step off the holy ground, though, swear an oath that and he kind of gestured to all of you, that the rules of this duel will be, that this agreement will be honored.
Very well.
Salvador like puts up his right hand.
Fine.
You have my word.
very
Fine as
well.
well.
And basically the rule, you, Anderson, and Aloysius will, or Kolchak, we're going with last names. Basically you'll face each other in the street, and there'll be a countdown, and then y'all can do, whatever it is y'all do. Winner takes Dorothy. So out of the alleyway, Kolchak walks out. He has somebody. He has another guy with him, who's a little woozy, and you see the bite mark on his neck, and he leaves the guy standing there. But you notice the water on the ground is freezing around him as he steps forward, and he's giving off that mist, like it's like he's standing somewhere really cold, and then at the edges it's hitting. The storm
So we're
also
gonna have a
seems to
fire and
intensify.
ice duel.
Pleasure to meet you again, Mr. Anderson. Sorry for all the commotion. But I am certain she will be worth it in the end. You do notice where his suit is still in good shape. You notice his tie ends abruptly, and there's like a little burn.
Had a little trouble getting here.
I'll admit, this place's defender was a little quicker on the draw than I would expected. I thought I could perhaps cloak myself and scoot on in while he was distracted, but no.
Hard to get past something that can see everything at all times.
Yeah, I thought I would test that. At my own peril. It was a very nice
Many
tie.
people have tried. They've all failed.
It was silk. Are you ready, Mr. Anderson?
Are you?
Things like this is what keeps me going. That and my
I'm sure
unnatural
it
thirst.
does.
Really, I don't understand why you're fighting so hard. I'm offering her eternity.
When you have as many memories as I do, eternity is not worth it.
Perhaps she does not have the same gifts as you.
Not like you're going to be here long enough for her to find out.
I like the confidence. All right, so y'all end up, 10 paces apart or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
He's just leaned up against the church.
Mr. Salvador,
Al?
would you be so kind as to give us a 3 count and fire your pistol?
I would be honored. That is me saying that myself without being. Anyway, I will. He pulls out his pistol, cocks it. Duelists. Remark. Get set. 3, 2, 1.
All right.
Mortal Kombat theme.
Yeah.
Whoopsie!
Yeah, I'm gonna be going on initiative count 18.
All right, let me throw get his token up to the proper, where he is also going on an 18.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
Oh,
shit.
fun.
Uh, All right, so y'all are going basically simultaneously.
Makes it fitting for a duel.
Yeah, that's actually kind of fair. So what are you trying to do, Michael?
I am burning every last ounce of power I have into a pyrokinetic blast centered on him.
And he is doing the same thing in what is essentially cryokinesis.
Fire versus ice. Okay. Red
so
versus blue.
White Man
The
has a,
Avatar bullshit is this?
Astro Boy is like still like another 10 years from now.
And since they are going off at the same time, we are going to do a little resistance table.
Uh-oh.
What in the last Agni Kai?
So on the resistance table, Eric put in Michael's POW in the first box.
What was Astro Boy? I was right. Woohoo!
And it would be his current POW.
Mm-hmm.
And
Oh,
put
you hear it.
in Aloysius's POW in the second box. His POW was a 20.
Alrighty.
And give us a roll.
Nope.
All right. Were you literally using every PowerPoint?
Mm-hmm. Well, as many as I can pour into it, because it's every 3, and my current POW is not a multiple of 3. So.
All right. So you've got. Do you have enough POW left for a reroll? No, that'd be 5. It would take 5, wouldn't it?
I mean, it'd knock me out. And I wouldn't have. Well, actually, I wouldn't have enough power to go at full blast anyway. Well, so it could still go off at full blast, and I could re-roll and then just be unconscious afterwards.
No, that's true.
But-
That's true.
Or since it's technically psychic combat, I could start burning HP, but that'd probably be a bad idea.
But it is
Unless this
something.
is
But
just-
it is something you could do. Yeah.
Unless this is just a spell and not actually the cryokinetic power.
No, rules wise, I'm using the cryokinetic power to model this. Oh, you can just let him have Dorothy. She'll get to live forever, sort of.
Downside is it's only have a 30% chance.
What do you want to do? It's bullet time.
As well.
Oh shit.
Will it end well? Probably not, but we'll see. Still a 16 versus 20.
Yeah, same roll.
Oh.
I have to say, Vivian never said anything when the guy asked if he swore.
Oh well, he would not have accepted the duel until everybody swore.
Well, damn. Okay.
All right.
Well, you know what? She's a liar, so.
Ah!
All right. Let me find Cryokinesis. So basically, his power barrels through yours, so his goes off. So 1d6 for every 3 points of POW, just like pyrokinesis. However, unlike pyrokinesis, you get a resistance roll to this.
Mm-hmm.
This does damage to living beings by pitting their current POW versus the target's con as a resistance. So what is Michael's con?
12, so it's even worse.
Yep. So this would be a resistance roll this guy is making. So 12. Okay.
It's like, oh boy, a success. Oh.
Do what now?
I was like, oh boy, a success. Oh.
Yeah, but it was Aloysius' success.
Yeah.
All right, let's see how much damage he does. How is Michael dressed? Let's see. He wouldn't be in any kind of heavy coat because it's summertime. Though he would be in a raincoat.
Nothing that would give the damage reduction, I don't think.
All right. You take 10 points of damage.
Okay.
Is Michael still up?
Oh yeah, he's still up.
Yep. Then the duel is not over.
Oh, does my power not hit him now?
No, that was what the contest of Will's thing was about.
Oh.
Ooh, but that should probably have reduced. I didn't think this through well enough, I will admit that.
See, because the problem is with me doing the re-roll, no matter what happens, I'm unconscious.
Fair point. I tell you what, roll damage, but roll half damage.
Okay, so I'm gonna
it'll still be having some effect on him.
So I'm gonna roll the skill going off first. Which would be a special.
Okay.
Which for a special, that does shenanigans. Hold on. Because specials with this going off does things. So with a special success, can half the power point cost, double the range, double the duration, the damage is doubled, or superior quality of information, psychic's characteristic value is multiplied by 1.5.
All right, so it only costs you
So-
half as many points as you had intended to put into it.
Cool. Righty
So
then.
it means you're not unconscious then.
Yay!
So
You still
I
got the better
have-
of you, but you're still up.
Yeah. Anyway, so it's
You're only slightly frozen too.
that's 10 fire then.
Okay.
Well, if it doubles it, would it then
It's
bring it
one
down
of-
to normal?
It's one of the things.
Oh, okay.
And he picked it half the power
Okay,
point
okay, okay,
cost.
okay, okay.
Yeah, yeah.
I didn't know it was a one-off.
All right, so that is 10 points. Well, Aloysius is not happy.
Does it have any special effect because he's a vampire? Because it's fire
it
against
would,
the
except
vampire.
for the whole torrential downpour that he has summoned. He saw what Michael did at the hotel. He has been prepping this entire time.
He's the reason for the flooding.
Well, it was already raining some, and he has been working up the storm. Let's see, how much health does he have?
On the plus side, he has no power left.
Nope. All he can do now is try to eat you. Oh, that's right. It's only you two involved in this combat. So.
Yep.
We'll go again.
Mhm.
He's running at you, so I would say you probably get
Yeah.
your power off first.
I'm going to, yeah.
Burn him for whatever else you can.
That's
Nice.
success.
No special this time, but it's still a success.
Yeah.
And how many points did you pump into it this time?
6. For another 6 fire damage.
Okay. Alright, so number 6. Okay, he's not looking so good.
Were any of these a major wound on him?
That's a good
Actually,
question.
yeah. One was a 10 and one was a 6. No.
Okay.
All right, now. Oh, that's right. I've got Aloysius. Aloysius actually has a character sheet. He needs to make an ideal roll.
That's how you spell it.
Yes.
Kolchak the Night Stalker? Wow.
Thank you. I was afraid nobody was going to get that Easter egg. And he wears white anyway. All right. Oh wait, I forgot. He's got to make his attack, don't he?
Mm-hmm.
All right. He's gonna run forward and try to bite you.
You would be able to get a dodge. Yay!
Yes. Michael does have a reaction for this. It is a success.
Can I instead parry him?
Well, yeah, parry would technically probably be what you would be doing here.
Fantastic.
Nice.
Very nice, very nice. All right, does parry do anything special beyond just, or are you just better at parrying? So that's what you want to do.
I am much better at parrying.
Okay.
Martial arts.
My parry is a 28. Or not 28, a 78. My grapple's a 31.
So he runs up when he tries to bite you. You manage to, kind of sweep him to the side.
Mhm.
Sweep the leg.
And he's fast. He clearly knows how to fight in the style he's trying to fight in.
Yeah.
And then next up,
Round 3. Point.
so do you have anything else you can do, Michael?
Power wise, no.
Oh, that's right. You have to only use the HP if you're
For a psychic
in
duel,
like
yeah.
a psychic duel kind of thing. Yeah.
Unless you want to allow it. In which case, I will absolutely burn HP and hit him again.
He's looking like a crispy critter already. All right, so he would go if you're doing physical now.
Yeah.
So
I've only
he
got
would
2
go-
power points left, which isn't enough to fire off another pyrokinetics.
Yep.
And less can use HP.
Yeah, let's say unless you allow me to use HP, in which case, hello. But
Good evenings, y'all.
All right, here's how I will allow it.
uh-huh.
If you're at zero, pal, you're just out of luck. But if you've got a couple of points, then you can
I'm at
spend
2.
HP to make up the difference as
Cool.
like your last little push.
Will do. All right.
All right, so y'all
I
going
had 2
18s?
Yeah. I had 2 POW, so yeah. So 8. So I go now? Yes.
No, this time y'all be going simultaneous. You got to go first last time because he had to charge that distance, but y'all are like right there together
Okay.
now.
Mhm.
So yeah, just roll your attack and I'll roll his, and you'll still get your defense. All right. He will succeed in biting you.
Well, so here's the thing
He may
is
burst into flames as he's doing it.
here's the thing is if I'm using a power, I go at 18. Is his dex an 18?
I'll double check, but I believe that's why I put him in like he did. Yes, his dex is an 18.
Okay.
Yeah, he is not a schmuck.
No, that's
He's
fair.
not like the other vampires you fought.
Another success. For 6 damage.
All right. He is still up.
Fuck.
You don't know how. Like his suit is burned off. He looks like a charred corpse, but he's still moving around. And he bit you for 8 points.
Does he get to dodge
Oh yes, he does get. Michael does get to roll his dodge.
or parry?
Oh yeah, parry. Excuse me.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to. Another success.
1
So
point.
you just managed to get out of the way of as he bursts into flames and he's still trying to bite you. He stumbles past you.
Hit him with a chair.
And then he tells you, I yield. Keep the
I
girl.
don't.
I will leave your city. Because this MFer's got 1 hit point left.
If only you had done 1 more damage. Ah, well.
So he yielded.
Yep.
Mhm.
Next turn. I'm seriously considering swinging on him.
Are you a fair and honorable man? Or do you
Here's
give a
the thing.
When vampires are involved, are any of us fair and honorable? Come on.
shit?
Michael never swore. He said very well. He never said I swear.
Well, then you have to debate. What do higher powers value? Well, I'm saying that Michael, give me an ideal role. As you were contemplating
Yeah, that's
this
fair.
ungentlemanly behavior.
Success.
He was very specific about y'all agreeing to this while you were on the holy ground.
That's fair.
You don't necessarily know why that was.
Can I occult to see why? Even though this wouldn't technically be a cult.
Yeah, this was probably yeah.
No, it wouldn't
You-
be a cult. It'd be knowledge religion, probably, which I don't have.
Yeah.
That's fair.
I can ask the priest later.
So anyway, the
Right.
little Renfield type, takes his own coat off, runs up, kind of puts it on his mask. As soon as he hears him say, he yields.
If I ever see you again in this city, near Dorothy, near my friends, near my family, you will never even be so much as a memory that stains this world. Am I clear?
We had an agreement. The girl is yours.
Get out.
Salvador's like also pulling Michael towards the church as he's like,
Oh, he's not moving. He's standing right
I'm-
there.
I know what you said you're doing. I'm also like,
No, the thing is, if you move him, he's falling over. He has 0 power. He's about to pass out.
I understand what you're saying. I'm grabbing you.
Yeah.
Viv has followed Salvador out as well.
Yeah.
Well, I'm picturing
As
it's
soon
like
as
y'all
I
are gathering around him like you're celebrating, but you're really just holding him up.
Yeah. We're like
Yeah.
propping him up.
Fireman's carry.
Michael's just standing there mean mugging until Aloysius' car gets out of sight, and it's just a home.
Pretty much is what's going to happen, yeah.
He's just standing there watching the car drive away. Lucy has good taste in cars.
Yeah, it's a very nice car. Well kept.
Everything else about him sucked, though.
Come on, the suit was
All right,
spoiled.
fire.
As a vampire.
He's a fucking coward. He doesn't get my respect.
All right,
It
Fireboy,
doesn't
let's get
stop
you a nap.
raining, but that torrential downpour as he's leaving seems to go away.
All right,
Yeah,
Fireboy, let's get you a nap.
No, yeah, basically once the car, wheels on, he just
That's why we're all there to hold you up.
completely unresponsive. Because I am at 11 HP and 0 power.
So yeah, they carry you inside. They lay you on one of the benches.
You thought you had this big, epic speech, and you're just kind of slurring. It's just like, yeah,
Okay, Rocky, let's go lay down. He managed to power through for his dramatic moment because
Yep.
This is that kind of story.
Yeah.
So yeah, they lay you on one of the benches. Leo and Charlie give him the once over, and it's just exhaustion. He'll be fine with some rest. Maybe we should get him out of these.
He's pretty badly wounded too.
Maybe we should get him.
He's at less than half HP.
I forgot about the physical damage to it. So yeah, they're doctoring you up.
Yeah, his HP pool right now is 11 of 26. He
Fine,
is
guys, it's fine.
badly wounded.
I assume we're staying here again tonight, so Teak is shoveling dirt out of the church.
You start doing that, and the bishop walks up to you. A young man, I absolutely appreciate what you're doing, but by all means, feel free to just rest the rest of the night.
Oh, I'm okay. He just keeps going.
I want to stay busy. Very well.
Can Salvador do something? Not not sacrilegious to the church, sacrilegious probably to his friendship.
You took a statue of the Virgin Mary and threw it down the stairs.
Yeah.
What else are you wanting to do, man?
I want to swap out with Michael's thermos where that has that coffee with holy water. Yes, he needs to drink water.
Okay.
Not holy water. They've got a sink.
I think it's to make sure, just in case he's bit.
So does this taste
Behold my
spicy?
holy sink.
That's delicious water. Ah!
But no, the damage you took is from the cold. So Charlie and Lee are like treating him almost like you treat a frostbite victim. All right, get this one. Get all this wet clothes that are like partially frozen out.
Yeah.
He probably wakes up in
also-
one of the priest's spare outfits.
I'm also going to spend some POW and try to heal our dear
that's
friend.
That's a good idea.
I don't know if that'll wake him up.
It won't wake him up from the POW thing.
Okay.
But hit point wise, it'll.
All right.
Yeah.
He's gonna ask the bishop. It's like, hey,
Nope.
do you sometimes feed the homeless or anything? Do you have like food or anything available?
Spare
Oh.
clothes.
Well,
The reason I'm asking-
some of them live in the back part. There's living quarters here. They've got food handy, and yes, they do some charitable work where they feed the less fortunate.
You have a few homeless people who are kind of mind controlled out here. How about we have them help me move the dirt, and maybe we just give them a place to sleep and some food?
Oh yes, that's a wonderful idea. He goes out and calls everybody.
You can probably help with getting the statue back up the stairs too.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes, yeah. And like
I'm just mentally imagining when the cops show up and the homeless folks are like, they're just basically recanting this epic duel of fire and ice between Michael and the vampire.
No one will believe them.
They're drunk. It's
And
clearly
as soon as the
drunk.
police show up, the press are out there with them because the press were like at the barricade.
They just saw.
Oh, did they see all that?
and some physical. Yeah, the homeless saw all that. So yeah, they're happy to come in out of the rain. Yeah, they're fed. None of them seem to be like in any hurry to try to sleep after what they've been through and what they've witnessed.
Yeah.
Yeah, go figure.
And you find the guy he was drinking on right before he got in his duel. They bring that guy in. Charlie and Leo can kind of go over the wound. But anyway, so yeah, the police show
Blood
up.
loss.
They get reports. You find some bodies. Basically, Aloysius would summon an elemental and then go drink from somebody to top himself back off. So there's a couple of dead victims where he ended up draining them completely.
Makes sense. Yep.
Because that's how vampires
we
replenish their power.
Also, so these are just specifically dead bodies?
Dead, not vampire.
Yeah, these are just corpses. He has made no effort to bring them back.
We highly recommend that these
Be burned.
cremation. Let's
Just
Yeah.
to be safe.
As soon as they get them to the morgue guys, when they hear what's going on, we'll do the whole staking thing, whether it's necessary or not. Give them enough of an examination that, okay, definitely death by blood loss. And if we can't find a next of kin, yeah, cremation for sure. So yeah, the police talk to everybody. Later on, you find out, Aloysius' car had driven past the police barricade. The one guy tried to stop the car and was trying to talk to the Renfield, and the burned corpse leaned forward and growled at him. And he just jumped back and let Renfield drive him.
Fair.
Best you can tell, he did indeed leave the city.
Mhm.
Like they put an APB out on the car after the fact, and it was found abandoned outside of a ways outside of town.
He would have replaced the chair and bench that he broke.
Again, the bishop is like, I appreciate that you want to do this, but considering all that you did, in defense of the church, a little bit of, having to replace some furniture, it's not an imposition for us.
Yeah. I'm
Salvador
still the one who
goes
broke it,
to-
so.
It's
Salvador
still a
goes
shame that the
to-
elemental knocked the statue down like that. But
Such a shame. Salvador goes to Vivian and goes, where's your friend gonna be?
My friend? I have many
Your-
friends. Which one are you
The
talking about?
elemental.
Your gnomish friend.
Rocky.
I told him the same
Ooh,
park where
Rocco.
we'd arranged to meet the mermaid if we ever needed to.
Okay. You reckon they want to? And he looks at this gaping hole in the front of the church. You reckon they want to like do something about this?
That still has an earth elemental standing next to it. Now that I think about it.
Oh, he's still there.
He was never given
any
right,
extra
well,
orders.
that's that guy.
If he's still there, she'll walk over and. Oh, yeah.
It's a
If you wanna
different,
go
it's a
ahead.
different earth element. It's a different gnome.
Yeah.
Different
You just
Rocky.
stand there like, what am I doing here?
Just
Uh,
wait
just
for
go
What
over
is my
there.
orders
life?
and, until that domination thing
Okay.
wears off.
I will walk up to him and I'll say, "Excuse me, hey,
Looks down at you.
hi. Do you have a name? I don't just want to call you Rock. Anything that's insensitive.
He makes a rock grinding on rock sound
Figured.
I should have seen that coming.
because his name's in his native language.
Can you put something up for a little while so like the storm doesn't come in?
Have to wait for orders.
I'm giving you the order to do that.
Orders from the man in white.
The man in white's not coming back.
Now, having said that, Leo could probably break the spell on this thing too. At which point,
Yeah.
At which point, it's willing to help just because it was annoyed by what the what the guy was doing. It's annoyed to have it under somebody's control. So if you want him to pick up the front doors and lean them back up where they go, he can do that.
Or like if they can summon rock, can they summon it in a way to like put a
Fix the door frame.
Yeah.
He
how
could
fine
put up
control?
a rock wall and close the door
door is
off,
wood.
but then you have to remove that rock to fix the door later.
No one leaves.
Extreme sanctuary.
But anyway, people are the cops are there all night, so it's not like anybody's worried about people coming in.
Yep.
Uh,
Well, it's currently raining still.
Keep the rain out, basically.
Rain out.
Let's see if they have a tarp or something.
yeah, they could probably find a tarp. But anyway, the press is all over you, wanting to know what went on. The previously mesmerized folks are real talkative about what was going on.
They keep trying to interview Teak, and he's just shoveling dirt, and he's like, not talking. I've got to clean this up. Go away.
Vivian kind of make sure no one gets near Michael at this time, at least press-wise, like while he's unconscious.
When the press starts showing up, y'all probably get a couple of the police to help you move him back to one of the cots. Dorothy's not
So-
leaving his side.
To the probably where Dorothy was resting.
And I will also ask Dorothy if she's okay at this point.
She tells you she's fine. She is clearly shaken up, and is keeping it together by focusing on taking care of Michael at the moment. So, y'all are on the front page again in the morning.
Of course we are.
Yeah, so apparently Michael is out for 1 hour before he wakes back up again.
With 1 point, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, it's spent power points generated rate of 1 per hour of sleep or total rest, or 1 for every 2 hours of normal activity. When your character's power point falls to 0, they're completely exhausted and faint until regaining at least 1 power point.
Okay.
So
you wake up an hour or so later, in bed, in a cot. You recognize the kind of room you're in. Dorothy's
Yeah.
sitting next to you. You're wearing, one of the priest's, some of his casual clothes.
your suit is like frozen up against the wall.
It's thawed by this point, but it's so
Pants are walking away on their own.
He just sort of tilts his head over and is like, "How you doing, Dorothy?"
I've been better, but I'm okay. How are you?
Well,
No frostbite?
I'm hurting a lot. Exhausted myself a lot more than I thought I would.
And at that point, she breaks down and cries, and she's like apologizing.
I promised your brother I'd take care of you, and he ruffles her hair.
You couldn't
He
have known.
seems so nice.
Yeah,
During
some
this-
people are like that. I deal with a lot of them in my line of work.
Just because Vivian's horrible.
Yep, scumbags, not vampires.
Just because Vivian's horrible, she would call the Gilded Branch and see if Michael's brother and sister were still there once they moved Michael.
Let's see, the Gilded Branch was the club, right?
Mm-hmm.
No, as late as it
Because she
would
didn't
be
get
by
the
the time
phone
all the-
number.
Yeah, as late as all this would be by the time it was done, yeah, the Gilded Branch would probably be closed.
Well, dang.
Uh,
I'm half expecting a knock on the door and them just showing up, but
they will probably show up during the downtime.
Speaking of
But
real
there's a lot
quick,
of
did we
cops
come in?
around here. Well, they'll wait and meet you at your home.
Did we come
Who's
in
at
two
his house
vehicles
right
or
now?
one?
I think y'all did too.
Okay. I was like, Teak looks over at Michael. It's like, you are in no position to.
I can drive him
Jeez.
home.
What? A woman driving in the 20s?
Revolutionary.
don't know
Not
how to
really,
drive
even
a
if it was
car,
like
it's
yours.
fine.
I was gonna be like, hey, Sal, you want to drive the Model T? I'll drive his.
Sure.
Doesn't matter.
Got to move all your books over and your wooden things for the pedals.
Yep, pretty much.
On this, there's a rifle bigger than Teak.
All right, so y'all all managed to get home. We're going to go ahead and wrap here.
Mm.
Finally.
Yes, finally. The long, dark day is over.
Yeah, it's
Dark 2 days.
we've been on this for like a month and a half, I
month
think.
And
almost?
it's only
Yeah.
been,
Almost
it's
2
only been 2
months.
days in game.
Yeah,
2
it's
days
been-
in game. 2 months plus in real time.
Yeah.
Now, there
We
was at
started
least one
this-
missed week in there, but yeah, still.
Yeah.
This
think we
There was
started
a
this in
small
May.
bit of me. There was a
This
small
was-
bit of me.
This was one of those adventures that just kind of kept growing on its own. It's like, where did I lose? Where did I lose control?
Where did
Where
I
did
go?
we lose the plot, guys?
I mean,
There
that's
is-
basically how it works.
And there was a small bit of me when Aloysius said I yield of Teak just pulling his gun and shooting. Because he's like,
Same.
I don't give a... I'm from the Mafia. I don't care about the higher power. Let's go.
Teak just like, bitch, I am the higher power.
Pete whips out his gun, starts to squeeze the trigger, wakes up the next day. What happened? An angel bitch slapped you.
It was
No, what would
terrifying and
happen is
amazing.
what would happen is Teak would pull his gun, try to fire, and dirt would be clogged, and it just explode. Because he hadn't cleaned his guns yet.
He goes from mobster to pirate as he gets a hook for the hand.
Oh god, trying to shift it with a hook.
All
If
right.
you like attach something special to the wheel to steer with a hook.
All right, so next week will be our first game in August,
2 months of
And
downtime.
and it will be August in game as well.
So we were,
So-
what, June?
You're in
We
like
were in
late
May.
June, I think.
So we get like a month of downtime, basically?
I thought we were
2.
earlier than that.
More than that, yeah.
Yeah,
2
don't
months
t-
downtime.
yeah, 2 months
Oh,
of
that's
downtime, yeah.
So
Okay.
6 weeks, roughly.
That's a lot of things to do.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yep.
Figure it out now.
If I can think to, I'll be quizzing y'all through the week so we don't spend an inordinate amount of time on it.
Oh, it will be an inordinate amount of time. Yeah, if we don't.
It's-
Yep.
but anyway, I hope y'all had fun. Now that we finally wrapped it up.
Eh,
It was going to be so fun if Michael lost Dorothy.
It was close.
Yep.
It would have been his John Wick era.
Yep.
Yeah.
Like, where's Michael been? He's gone on a hunt. He will return never.
He would have sworn an oath.
Where's Michael
He might
at?
have convinced
Do you
his siblings to go on a hunt. Look, that's them, not me.
Oh no, if he had lost, he's fully aware his siblings are in the city. He would have gone, look, you hunt this guy down, annihilate him and everything he holds dear except for Dorothy, and I'm coming back to the family.
Oh, don't worry. Dorothy would have shown back up.
Yeah,
as a
as a vampire.
Well, I mean, the thing is Dorothy does have a cross. She was given a cross.
And he said he would not interfere. Dorothy had said nothing.
Oh, hey, you're at 1 hit point? Cross in face.
That could work,
Should've been
yeah.
Should have been like, come over here and get me.
Ooh, actually, with that oath in place, he might have been able to. But anyway. So I hope anybody that came by and watched had fun. Hope you'll join us next week. Again, I was your storyteller for the evening, Jason, and with me has been Sarah, playing Vivian.
From the void.
Patrick, playing Leo.
Also from beyond.
Carr, playing Teak. Jeremy, playing Salvador. And Eric, playing Michael. And we will see y'all next time.
Bye-bye.
Good night, everybody.
And heed the sign. Abomination. Alley's light. For in the night the shadows grow, and take with them your trouble.